Hi guys, welcome back to Nail Art 101. Today we're going to be talking about a smoosh mani. That's just like it sounds. You're just going to smoosh, polish together. So this is probably, it's got to be one of the easiest kinds of nail art that we're going to discuss on Nail Art 101. I've been seeing this everywhere, so I definitely wanted to cover it. It's the nail art technique for the person who may be a little bit paranoid about, you know, what if I don't get this right? What if I mess this up? You pretty much literally cannot mess up this kind of manicure, this kind of nail art, because all you're doing is picking some colors. Now, maybe I could mess this up because I'm horrible at picking colors that go well together, but you're literally just picking colors and then you're going to put them down, smush them using your stamper, and then stamp it right on your nail, and then it's random. What you get is random every time, and it's just really fun. We're also going to do a little bit of stamping on top of my first, the first color combination I'm going to show you, which is what you're looking at here. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start by walking you through picking out some colors. This is honestly the trickiest part for me because I have a hard time with what colors go well together. Alright, so let's pick ourselves some colors here. Kind of have a pretty good idea of one that I want to try. But, let's see, what if we threw some hollow in here? I don't know. It might be really, really pretty. Let's grab this. Let's grab this one. That is powerful. Let's do She Wears the Pants, and let's see how that one helps our smush mani. Let's pick something else. Let's grab Pretty Serious Cutie Patootie. They kind of complement each other, those two colors. And let's see, one other thing. I think I know what I want to pick. Let's grab this one right here. This is Saltwater Happy from Essie. So we're going to try these ones. The next thing I want to try involves a turquoise. So I'm going to grab this one from The Giver. This is Capacity to See Beyond. Can you figure out what I'm going to do? I'm sure you guys already have it figured out. I am also going to grab this amazing polish. This is Penny Talk from Essie. And then I think let's also grab, this might be good. This is Zoya Yuna, okay? So we're going to be combining these three as well. Let's go give it a try. So I'm going to start the smush mani by painting all of my fingernails. I'm just going to do one coat here because the manicure is pretty much going to cover up all the base, but I'm painting them all white so that there's a nice white base for it to go off of. This is that white base color that came in the OPI neon set that I really actually didn't care for. I'm also using a Latex Barrier here. This is the one from Pueen. It stinks so bad. I'm going to pick a different one next time I purchase one because I really don't like it. So I'm taking the Latex Barrier quite high up on my nail because you're going to be making a pretty big mess here. Okay, so take your first color. It's really not particular about what to do here. Just put some dots down on your silicone mat. That's what I'm using here, a silicone mat. It's going to make for a really easy cleanup. Here I'm going with the third color. I really enjoyed throwing a little bit of hollow in here. This one from Superchic Lacquer is just crazy good. Look at that brush. Look at each of those little droplets. Okay, so basically I'm going to show it here again, but I smushed it in the polish and then I just stamped it on my nail. I'm going to show you the actual smushing here in just a second. But see how like not particular that is? I'm just going in. You just smush it on as many times as you want till you get a look that you like. Okay, so here we're going to try it again. So here I am just putting down things. One of the things I definitely noticed is because I was using a silicone mat, it made it easy for cleanup, but the stamper, the polish all wanted to stick to it. So the stamper was competing with the silicone mat for what the polish was going to stick to. so the stamper didn't really always pick up. Okay, so here I'm putting it down and I'm just smushing it. See that? I'm pretty sure that's why it's called a smush mani. And then you just roll it on. I'll show you here in a second. But yeah, look at me. I'm just stamping. And then it just looks like that. And it's really fun. It's carefree. It's like super easy going. And then you've got all these fun color combinations. And look at, I mean, most of the time was spent in maybe cleanup or smushing. You know, it's really not difficult at all. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of stamping here because I've noticed from looking at some designs that stamping really does add an extra fun element. This is a Pueen stamping plate that I'll show you what it is in just a minute. I picked it up with the same stamper. I'm not very good at stamping. I did this upside down, but I'm just going to show you two stamps that I did. I did, you know, some designs on each nail, but yeah, I'm just going to show you a couple of them because this episode's not really about stamping. But here I go, I'm peeling up the latex barrier. I like latex barriers, but oftentimes they don't even quite get up everything. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it. The second mani that I'm going to do, the second color combo, I didn't even use latex barrier. I just went in with acetone, or with nail polish remover first and then some acetone right here in the cuticle, like I'm doing here anyway. So isn't that cute? I mean, the stamping does add a little bit of extra. Obviously, I didn't get a perfect stamp on there. But I think that the stamping does really make it very fun. You really can just pick whatever there again. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting that holographic glitter out of my cuticle. We're just gonna skip ahead a little bit. So I'm just going in with HK Girl Topcoat, and wow, I mean, this was a really fun process. I loved this manicure, it was fun. So here's the things I used. This is the Pueen latex tape. Here's the HK Girl. I loved this. It was great for nail art. It didn't smear. It was fast drying. A+ for me. This is the Pueen 39 plate. I'll list in the description bar what the set is. I used Pretty Serious Absence for my stamping polish. And here is our finished look. So yeah, I mean, first glance at this, you could think, man, she took a long time on that. That looks really good. Or, you know, when I look at other people's smush manis, I think, what exactly are they doing here? But now I'm a little bit able to recognize better that all it is really is smushing a bunch of nail polish colors together. Originally, when I tried this years ago, it was using the plastic bag technique, and yeah, it's basically the same thing, except now you're just using your stamper, which kind of an easier and more carefree technique. I really enjoy it. I mean, if you don't have a stamper though, you could still do this with a plastic bag. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the second nail art look that I created, but it's using all the same techniques. I'm just not gonna do stamping on top of this one. So let's see how the turquoise one turns out. Alright, so we're going to get started on the second design. I talked about doing this same kind of design with plastic bag. In the past, I have tried making my nail look like a turquoise stone. And so using the, you know, your stamper to smush things around, it kind of gives the same effect. I thought, well, let's try it again. So here are my three polishes. You know, we'll go over them again at the end, but I showed you guys earlier. I'm taking my stamper and I'm just going to smush stuff together, and we're gonna see how it goes. So I'm having the same experience with this one as I had with the first one. The nail polish just really wants to stick to the silicone mat. So I'm not sure if next time I need to try stamping it, you know, putting the polish down on like a plate or something and picking it up off of there every time. But that silicone mat, as good as it is for cleanup, it's really just holding on to that polish. As you can see, I'm going over and over on the same nail until I get a look that I like. I really enjoyed how these three colors smush together. I think next time I might pick a turquoise that has just a little tiny bit more green in it, because even though when I think of turquoise, I think of this kind of blue-green, I think natural turquoise is maybe a little bit more green based. Okay, here I'm trying a different technique. I'm trying to actually put it on the stamper, and I realized that while the white base made it so these colors are standing out brighter, I actually wanted the whole base to be this turquoise color, because that's the majority of what the stone is the turquoise. So I ended up just spreading a bunch of turquoise on the stamper. Here I am smushing it down on the silicone mat straight from the stamper, and then I'm going to go to the nail. And I did like this technique. I guess I kind of liked both of them. You know, so you just kind of choose what you want to try. Give both of them a try. Try straight on your stamper and on your, you know, your whatever your surface is, whether you decide to use a mat or not. Like I said, it made cleanup really nice, but yeah, it was sticking to it. So, yep, here I am. I'm not bothering to show you because I don't want to waste your time showing you all the times I just dropped droplets onto my surface. Now I'm just showing you all the times that I stamped it, so you can really see the variations you get each time, how it's going to differ for you, and how, you know, let's say like that, I didn't feel like I got enough of that dark color in, so I'm stamping a few more times till I get more ribbons of the dark color. Here I am just going in for some cleanup. I let you guys know I didn't use latex on this second one. I maybe should have. I just decided to not and see how it goes. You do have to use a bit more, you know, of your nail polish remover, but I didn't really mind it that much. I'm going to top coat again. I really liked how these turned out. I thought that I was going to want to go in with some acrylic paint and draw some more ribbons of the dark color in there after I was done, but I actually was looking at it and thinking that I was totally satisfied. So here's the colors I used: China Glaze, Capacity to See Beyond. Next we have Essie Penny Talk, and then we're gonna look at the Zoya Yuna color that I picked. Like I said, I thought these were really fun. I think you should give it a try if you've always been wanting to try to get that turquoise stone look on the nail. It's really fun, really trendy and chic. Here's the stamper that I used. I really do like this clear stamper. It makes it nice to be able to see what the heck you're doing. So here's the finished look. Yeah, I think I like them both equally, because on this one, of course, I didn't need to do the stamping, and on the other one, even though I did the stamping upside down, I think that it really adds something fun to the manicure. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I hope that you guys did too. If you try this out, tag me on your posts. I would love to see. And thanks for hanging out with me some today, you guys. Have a really great day. Let me know in the comments below what you want our next Nail Art 101 to be about. I will see you back for our next video tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye. So let's go ahead and look at these 5 polishes. The Russian Soul collection has 3 linear holographics and 2 scattered holographics. So the first one I want to talk about is called Kalinka, and this one is the one that is slightly rosy toned. I can see a little bit of pink in here, but it's very, very slight.